My bangs. I'm tired. I don't try this one, and then I'm gonna do the same face wash. 30. My lip is irritating me. I don't know what it is. I keep messing with it too, so show me. No, this is just for mama. I'm gonna go in with this. Mama said there. With me to go grocery shopping by myself with 2 toddlers. We just did school drop off and we were running kind of late, but we somehow made it there on time, so let's go. We're at BJ's and then we're gonna go to Food Lion. I'm hoping that we buy everything here so that way I don't need to go to Food Lion, but let's check. I need something like this, or maybe I could get this one. I'm tired. I don't know what in Nationwide inspired me to come grocery shopping by myself with 2 kids, but we're here. Got some fresh bread and I'm doing scan and pay. $207. $200 later, we're leaving. I don't know if my husband's awake. We left BJ's. We're now at Food Lion. It's 9:48 and I really hope that we get out of here quickly. We were gonna go to the library today. We probably won't make it because I don't want to rush. Finally done. Almost an hour later. It's now 10:11. I don't think we'll make it to the grocery store, but that's totally... I don't think we'll make it to the library today, but that's totally fine. We can go tomorrow. Real life. At Food Lion, we only spent $18. Got some cheese. We got 2 things of eggs. Okay, wait. You want a snack? Pause. I think in total we spent like $2.25. I got an avocado and a jalapeno. Another avocado. And then 2 lemons. My husband wants me to make him a sourdough lemon blueberry, you know. I got 15 or 16 actually. They're so tiny. And then I got 2 things of bananas because easy snacks, my kids love bananas. We got cereal for quick mornings. This was for me. This is the Hearty Nut Medley Maple Cinnamon, and I got it because it has 6 grams of fiber. And then this is for them, either to snack on or just eat in the mornings. Black beans. I couldn't find pinto beans, so these do. And then I got a small thing of tortillas because I do have some at home. These are for Telegirl. I only did buy her 2 because she still has 2 left from last week when we bought her a bunch. And then these are for my husband for a meal, but I think he's gonna make. I got this for this weekend for either French toast or just a snack on. Get a bunch of strawberries and a bunch of berries and potatoes for breakfast. And then we got mangoes because we've been really into mangoes. I did get milk and I did get a big thing of rice because I've eaten rice 3 times a day. Some days I stock up on a lot of rice, which I'm gonna meal prep soon anyways. I'm out of these and my kids love these. I'm gonna eat like 2 dates a day because apparently it's really good for you, and they have...
It's what? 2?
Oh, I was checking at them. This is the yogurt choice. And I did get 2 things of chicken breast. Ground turkey and pork chops. Beef sirloin. Let's go ahead to my appointment. Let's go to my hair appointment. We are here. I'm about a minute late, so let's go right inside and I'll see you guys in there. Where it seems like every time I'm at Kohl's, but I'm never always at Kohl's. Toddlers, excuse the mess, real toddler mom life. My toddlers did get these shoes yesterday. Really bright today. Yes. Oh, no, you. I don't know if Kohl's has a February section or if it's just Sephora. Because I don't really want to go in Sephora right now. Okay, great. I'm thinking about getting him at 3 though. Because he's currently a 2 and he outgrows his shoes. So, these are his shoes. I was like, do they look kind of girly? But then I showed him this morning. I was like, look. These are the shoes that I'm gonna get. He was like, oh my god, I want those. And I'm like, no, we can't twin. Let's stay seated, please. We finished at Kohl's. We ended up wasting around almost $60 because I bought a notebook that I needed. I couldn't find any pimple patches. I need double tape for my little things. You can't see it, but I'm gonna put these kids in their car seat and then we're gonna probably head home. Okay, I feel like I don't have makeup today. I don't know. So let's do it because it's gonna get my mind off of things and I'm gonna chit chat with you guys because it's just one of those videos. My bangs. I love my bangs and I've been wanting bangs for a little bit. But I've never had the courage to just do them myself, and obviously I didn't know whether or not I'd like them because I did them so thin. And then I got my hair cut 2 days ago. I got my hair cut, got my hair layered, and now it's fine. I love it. As a standpoint, I feel like I'm mentally going insane, and it's not even funny. I feel like with everything going on, I'm just like, my mind is so full that it can't even fit any more information, and I feel like I'm gonna explode. Like, I don't even want to think, and I don't want to stop to think because I feel like I might just honestly pass out. And I'm working on my patience and I'm working on my faith. So crashing out, I haven't crashed. Mama. Yes, I haven't crashed out in a good bit, which is great. But what do I do? You know what I'm saying? Which obviously I know what to do. I know that when I feel like this, I turn it into my faith. But it's just really hard, and especially when you're like solo parents, it's hard because it's like I just want to sit down and cry, and not even like just because I'm sad, but like even when I pray. Hi. Knows my youngest is too young to understand, but it's like I can't just spill everything to him because it's like he's gonna look at me like I'm crazy. So to an extent, he knows his condition, he knows his health, he knows, but he's just like, in my eyes, he's just a baby, and it's hard. And I only know 2 other people that are going through the same thing that we're going through, not the exact same thing, but like who are medical parents, and it's rough out here. Yeah, probably. I was trying so hard, and I'm not gonna lie, it was like it's been testing me, and I know that this is just like a part of my story and a part of history and a part like we have to go through. And I woke up just like confused, but I understand now, like after journaling, after reading the Bible, I do understand that there is a reason, and I know that in the long run it's gonna make sense, and that we wouldn't be put through this if God didn't know that we could get through this. And I know that we're not alone, like he's always with us. But when I received the news yesterday, like the phone call, I was at Kohl's and I was shopping, and it was just me and the kids, and like I literally just broke down, like, and I wanted to cuss out the doctor. I'm not gonna lie, I did, but it took a big part of me because I've been working on just not reacting. I've been working on not crashing out, not going crazy, and a lot of patience. And that's exactly what I prayed. I prayed to be tested, and I prayed for this. But it's like, yeah, it's like it's hard. So some days are hard, and it's not a straight line. It's curves and bumps on the roads, but I know that at the end of the day there's a reason, and it may not make sense right now, but it's written the way that God wants to write it, and that I accept. This Kosas concealer, and I love it. Previously using this e.l.f. one, and then I was previously also, yeah, this one, but this one turns orange, so I have like a summer color. Basically where I'm at, I don't really like to talk necessarily about his condition because it's his story to tell. Obviously it's not mine, it's not my health, but I am his parent, his mother, and as far as like my story, as what it's like being a medical mom, or like my point of view or things from my aspect, like I am more than willing to share. It's just not what my content is about, and it's really hard, like when you are building a community on TikTok, and like I don't want to like trauma dump on you guys, obviously, so it's like easier on the side of my platform on YouTube, because it's like I'm just now started, and it's more like diverse like content that I could post, and it's like, I say like a lot, I'm a girl, but yeah, I can post more and I could talk more about my life, because I can go more into detail with longer videos rather than my short form content, which obviously I know that over there support me, and I know that if I was to be open medical mom life, I know that they're gonna take me with open arms. But it's like once you build a platform of like just fitness, just health, just like things like that, it's kind of hard. And obviously the ones that care are gonna stick around, but it's hard. It is a touchy subject. Essence Baby Got Blush. We have an appointment today for our bunny, which I'm kind of scared because I've never held her, like carried her, which I know she's gonna do great, and I know she's, you know, but it's gonna be me, a bunny, and 2 kids. And I usually, this was scheduled for a day where my husband could go, like one of his days off, but because of the unpredicted future of medical stuff, we don't know if we're gonna have time the rest of the month of March. So I'm just getting things over with, so we don't have to worry about it or deal with it. The aspect of like trying to make plans or do things, obviously it's much harder when it's like you have medical things going on. It's not like this every day, I can tell you guys that. And then obviously the e.l.f. liquid bronzer. I use a lot of e.l.f. products. I just love e.l.f. That's how their mom life is. They hurt themselves a lot, they're okay, they do it again. Battle between myself and my fitness journey, because I'm in that stage where I want to increase my calories, and because I was in a calorie deficit
I obviously wasn't eating as much as I am now, and right now I'm in maintenance, so it's not even a lot. Bless you. Once you start eating, obviously you're not eating less, so you're bound to like look fuller, like in a repetitive battle. But obviously when you do something and when you're like routine and you're disciplined enough, like you have no option. So yes, every morning, most mornings, I'm not gonna lie, I dread getting up from bed and I'm like, you know what, I'm not even gonna go. And then my discipline kicks in and I'm like, I literally had no choice. So then I get up from the bed and I start to get ready and everything is fine. And then I'm thinking that I went to the gym, but it is a constant battle and it's real. I forgot to tell you guys that this is the notebook that I bought, and I bought it mainly for my fitness because I use my notes right now and it takes up a lot of storage. But I think I want to get a pen from upstairs. I'm running late to this appointment. It's at 2 o'clock. It's currently 1:45 and we're 25 minutes away. The fact that I'm running late is because of her. Why the hell was she not trying to get in her cage? I was trying to get her with a blanket. She was running. I tried to put carrots in there. Obviously I have carrots in there, I have food in there, I have hay in there. She would go and she would leave. And then I'm like, okay, like you're pissing me off. And then the kids just overwhelmed her because when she would try to get next to me to get pet, the kids would come with, and like she would automatically run and not want to be next to me. So I put the kids upstairs and she was laying down, and I finally was like, you know what, like I tried to do shit your way, but clearly that's not working. So I went up to her and I literally snatched her up. I didn't give her not one pet, I didn't do nothing. I just snatched her up and I put her in the thing and she was screaming, and it was crazy. But she's in the car finally. My sister's watching the kids. I'm gonna go to this appointment. I did call ahead and be like, hey, I'm running a little bit late. There was trouble like putting her in the cage, whatever, because they know that she is really not the type to get picked up. So they said if it's around 10-ish minutes late, that's fine, going right ahead. So I'm trying to make it right now. It says we'll get there within the 10-minute range, but it's like we don't have the option to reschedule this appointment because of everything else that's going on, and it's just too much. And I did cry, I did get emotional because it was just overwhelming. You need to say anything to them of why you were being naughty over there? I'm trying not to drop this camera because it's going to piss me off if this camera falls. I'm not even gonna lie. After I left and after I hung up with you guys, clearly not, I went to go pick up my sister because she needed a ride, whatever. Obviously she was watching my kids, so that just made it 10 times more better in a talk. I am sorry that if this is trauma dumping or if you guys are just like, what the hell is going on? But they scheduled 2 more appointments other than the one that we have this upcoming Monday, which is kind of overwhelming because even though they're ahead and we know, it's like it's all happening so fast and it's not even what we predicted that was happening, what was gonna happen, which is fine. When you're a medical parent, obviously it's not flying colors and it's not a straight line. It's literally whatever happens, and I understand that. It's just the simple fact that we were basically told point A, point B, point C are going to happen. But instead of it being like just 3 basic things, it's literally 3 basic things, and then you open the file and it's a lot of other basic things. So it's not just 3 basic things. So instead of it being what they told us, which was going to be one last thing that he needed to do, that one last thing can't happen before 3 other things happen, and those were not planned on the schedule. Like, those were not talked about, those were not anything. So it's frustrating because obviously you want your kid to be healthy, you want your kid to get better, you want them to overall be happy and be healthy. And it's like you're putting the mental load as a parent is like you can't do much because it's all on the doctor. So you're putting your child's life on the doctors, and it's overwhelming. Like I can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. And I feel like that broke, like everything included. Like I can't take anymore because I'm going to explode. I'll see you guys when I get there because I'm gonna try my best to drive there safely and pay attention. We're here. We got here 13 minutes late. We're done. We'll talk more in the car. The sun is super bright, but we're on the way home. I'm gonna go drop her off, and then I'm gonna do school pickup because she's so stressed. We just woke up. The plan was to give these to him in a few months, but my husband made me realize that we should just give it to him now. So we're gonna surprise him. I think he's awake. He's been awake for a while. We're here at Kohl's exchanging the shoes because we did get them a little bit too big, and then also we're returning something from Amazon.